The payment landscape in convenience retail is about 41 million transactions per day. They spend over $350 billion per year during their daily commute. The mission of P97 is to really take friction out of payments and create relationships between merchant brands and consumers.
When a user goes into a convenience store, whether they're swiping a card at the pump or whether they're purchasing in-store, all the brand knows is their credit card number. The brand really doesn't know who that user is.
Once we go to the mobile payment journey, we can now associate the consumer with their payment method and then also with all of their past buying habits. What we do is we help these brands build what we call customer loyalty programs so they can market to those consumers and they can build their customer value proposition to get them to come back more frequently.
P97 does millions of transactions a month. By the end of this year, we should have about 65–66% of all of the convenience stores that sell fuel in the United States on our platform.
We knew that we had to aggregate payments across platforms. So regardless if you're going to use your MasterCard or your Visa, even direct debit out of your checking account or your PayPal account, that's all part of our overall universal token and wallet strategy.
When you're looking at a mobile app, you have very limited information by which you can do fraud checks, right? And so when we first started and started introducing card on file as a wallet type in that mobile app, we started to see an uptick in fraud.
So we have a partnership with Kount. They would serve back real-time data to us so we could incorporate that in with our machine learning and detect potential risk very early in the process.
They have a pretty expansive database of users, user email addresses, credit card information for those specific users, and they can do incremental checks that we can't do.
Well, they brought their solution architects in to work with our team, and through early whiteboarding and solution design led to the implementation of their SDK into our platform. So we combine identity, fraud mitigation tools, and wallet technology to bring our fraud down to less than 0.1%.
P97 is expanding rapidly, not only in the US markets, but internationally. Alternative fuels is very, very important. EV charging is becoming extremely important. And so we need to stay ahead of the different alternative fuels and ensure that our platform can support those in the future.